So we didn't do a church chat yesterday because Jimmy was teaching, but I thought I would show you my notes. And when Jimmy gets a chance to watch it, we'll do a full-on church chat. But here is what it was about, and I didn't write down where we are, but we're still moving along in John. And the main idea I thought was so good. I think worship is probably one of my favorite things of life and to talk about and to study. But the main idea says the aim of our welfare should be worship, not welfare. That should be our ultimate aim, is worship. And he says, worship with all of our heart, all of our mind, all of our strength, but the focus should be on Christ, not on the mission at hand. I mean, of course, that's important, whether, we're serving one another or whatever we're doing as far as our ministry goes. But if we aren't focusing that ultimately on worshiping the Lord, we will lose our focus. I just thought it was so good. So go listen to it. I leave the link in the description box every Sunday. And yeah, so I have to go head out and get Taylor from school, so this has to be short and sweet. But, he was talking about Salvation Army and Columbia and Yale and Harvard and all these colleges and organizations that started out as Christian organizations, and then now, like Columbia is the number one or one of the top God-hating schools. And he said the problem was not their good deeds, it was their aim. And that's often the problem with our worship, is the problem isn't our good deeds, it's what our aim is, what is our focus on. And he says if it's not on worshiping the Lord, then we are like filthy, dirty rags. So it was the passage in John where Mary dumps out all of her precious oils and washes Jesus's feet. So we'll talk about this more later, though, in the week. All right, gotta run. I just have to tell you guys, I'm so in love with this Amazon Prime Now app and service. It's amazing. I don't know if you know, but I hate grocery shopping. I hate it. I'd rather spend a little bit more money and have someone else do my grocery shopping. And now I can. So we are having our small group Christmas party here tonight, and I needed to have some chocolate chips and cocoa powder for this dessert I want to make, and coconut milk. I didn't have any. So this morning I put an order through the app, and within 2 hours, a nice young man named Brandon delivered it to my door. I'm so happy. And it's just, so this was actually all from Sprouts. So Sprouts is, a healthier grocery store. And so he just went to Sprouts and picked this all up for me for the exact same price I would have paid for it at Sprouts. There's no delivery fee. You can tip your guy if you want to, which I just tipped 20% or something, because I'm so thankful. And now, it's not available in all areas, so at least not yet, but let them know if you want it to be available in your area, if you're interested, and then they'll work on it, like working with different grocery stores in your area. So anyway, I'm very excited. It's the little things in life that bring me such joy. Until the sign of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. I could read or clean or write a song for you. To say I miss you is an understatement, because I am barely breathing. Okay, show me what you're doing.
So this is the time. That's the date, and after 2 seconds, it'll go back to the time. So it's 12:10, and then it's 20. And this is seconds. This is a second, so it's like 32, 33, and then at 60, it'll change to
All
in
from
a
the
minute.
power of a potato?
And then it goes
How does that work?
And it has a little stand.
Do you know how it works?
Well, it's in here. I'll read it later.
You guys, I'm addicted to this channel. I don't know, ever since Jimmy started listening to it to learn about politics, now I find myself listening to it all the time. Like, this is my reality TV. I want to know what's going on. I don't want to miss anything. I want to know what's new. I'm really hooked. And I've never been into the news my whole life. Let's turn it down for a minute. I've never been into the news my whole life, especially when I had anxiety. I could not listen to the news, but now I can't get enough. So just wanted to share my latest favorite thing, the news, Fox News specifically. Listen, you guys, I have had my fair share of desserts tonight and last night, but there's just this one piece. Ignore that part because it's broken. But this piece that's just here in the kitchen. And I'm thinking, I don't want this in my house tomorrow. I don't want it tempting me. I mean, look at how yummy that looks. Oh. So I might as well just eat it tonight. Never mind that it's 11 o'clock at night. It's just better that I eat it now. And I'm just wondering, does anybody else do this? It really makes no sense, but it does to me, and so I'm going to go eat this cake now. Look at that frosting.
Softer, and the world's softest ever. Introducing the world's softest pajamas from Pajamagram.
Did you even know?
The world's softest?
Yeah, Summer, I haven't, I was hoping you wouldn't see this because I've been watching this commercial the last couple days, and I was thinking, well, if they're that soft, then Summer would love them. I was going to order these for you, maybe for a Christmas present or something.
Now in time for Christmas. And every package comes already
Look how
wrapped.
happy she is.
I know, I thought that would have been you.
I would have totally loved you like that. Oh.
So go ahead
And then that would have been me.
Guys, give the gift that keeps on giving. Softness, comfort, and relaxation.
She's so happy.
Call or go online now at Pajamagram.com.
She was just laying there happy.
Pajamas today. Every order comes with free gift packaging and a personalized gift card. Delivery is guaranteed by Christmas. So order now at Pajamagram.com.
Yay! You did so good.
That was perfect.
It's so beautiful that I get lost in it. So I'm in process of trying to make our dining room come together. And I think I want to get a longhorn skull to go above this because it's too symmetrical. I had that S up there. I'll show you the different things that I had. So this isn't staying like this. I'm just playing around. So I had this up here. But my sister, who's really good at home decor, said, oh my. She said it's too perfect. It's too symmetrical. And so, so I took the S down. Let's take this down. And then I tried, hold on. Okay. So I took the S down and I tried the picture, which is fine, but I think it's still too symmetrical, too matchy-matchy, too perfect, like my sister said. And since we're renting, we can't really paint or anything like that. So I was thinking of just taking all that down and doing like a Longhorn School with like some candles and maybe like a little mirror. So that might be my Christmas present, is a Longhorn School, a faux one. What do you guys think? It's coming together. I have a few new things in my life that I needed to share with you. So the first thing, Becky got me a gift card to Target for my birthday, and this was one of the things that I ordered off the website. It was 40% off, and then I used my Target card, which got me another 5%. So it was $10, this beautiful necklace that I love so much. So that finally came. And then I went to TJ Maxx. So I was looking for little stocking stuffers, and then I found Christmas presents for me. Hate when that happens, except I don't, because I'm not really getting Christmas presents, so this will be like my Christmas present. So first of all, I got us some new measuring spoons because we always end up ruining them in the garbage disposal. So got a new set of those, and they were only $1.99. Then I got these cute little animal heads. I thought they would be so cute, you know, next to each other. I don't know, to hang keys or coats. They were, I think, $6.99. This one was, let's see, $4.99. I think this one was $6.99. Yeah. So I don't know if they're going to fit anywhere. I might end up returning them. We'll see. And then, oh my gosh, these smell unbelievable. Deep Steep is one of my favorite brands off of Vitacost, and they had them at TJ Maxx. So these scents are so good. $6.99 for a huge thing. You get 17 fluid ounces, and oh, I love them so much. I actually need to, I don't need more. No, this is enough. Okay, then let's talk about these purses, because I'm really having a hard time deciding which one to keep. So I bought them both not intending to keep them both, but I couldn't make a decision in the store, so I brought them both home. And I've actually been looking for this style of purse for a good 6 months or so, but I haven't wanted to spend a lot of money on them. So when I saw these at TJ Maxx, I was like, oh, yes. Originally, I thought I really liked this color, but now I kind of think I like this color. What do you guys, will you let me know which one you guys like most? They're slightly different because this one has that thing there and that one doesn't. This one is the newer version of this one. So this one was on sale for $32 and this one was $39.99. But look at this, you guys. Look. Its original price was $248. Are you even kidding me? That is such a good deal. Why is our dog freaking out? So that's what it looks like inside. It's just a really classic, fun purse. Obviously, I put my stuff in there to see what I thought. But yeah, that'll pretty much be my Christmas present. This purse and the animal head for above my fireplace. I don't know if those are going to work anywhere, but we'll see. So yeah, that was my TJ Maxx haul. And I didn't get any stocking stuffers, so I'll have to go back another day. Just wanted to mention to you guys, I know I've been talking about making little changes here on my channel. And the first thing I did was I said au revoir to les musings of moi. And I just wanted to, I don't know if you'll even notice a big change with my channel, but for me, it just refocused me. So I changed, if you look at my header on YouTube or the header on my blog, I now have Summer Saldana, and then underneath it says the Beauty Bond. And the reason I went with that is because I kind of just feel like if there aren't bonds being created through beauty or through acts of beauty, then what's the point? You know, I feel like it's got to go deeper than our skin. And it doesn't have to get like deep and serious all the time, but at least creating friendships and community. And I just think like there's more to it. You know, beauty is fun, and it definitely needs to be mindless and light sometimes, especially with how heavy life can get. But at the same time, like the thing that I love about beauty or fashion or lifestyle and home decor and all of that stuff is the connection that I share with other people because of it. So, you know, my sister and I definitely talk about the deeper things of life, but we love talking about fashion or the latest home decor blogs we love or the latest makeup that we found or YouTuber that we love. But it just, I don't know, it just creates, it's like it's like a bond that is created because of it, if that makes sense. So that's what I want my focus to be here on my channel, is that yes, beauty is fun. Yes, fashion is fun and getting healthy and all of those things. But more than anything, if there is no bond between us here, then you can get beauty advice from anybody. Like I want to have a friendship. I want to have a community. I want it to be more than just beauty. So there you go. That is why I have the Beauty Bond. But I don't know how to change the URL for YouTube. I'm not that advanced. I don't even know if it's possible. So if you were to search for me on YouTube, the URL is still /The Musings of Moi. But my focus and what you'll see on the header is the Beauty Bond. So come and be a part of the Beauty Bond, won't you?
Okay, so the church chat, I'm going to be super brief this week to make up for last week and my normal weeks. But it's the story in John chapter 12, right? I believe, of when Mary is breaks the flask of I'm trying so hard to do this quickly, and I can see you laughing because you think it's not going to be quick. She breaks it, pours the whole thing out on Jesus' feet, and washes his feet with her hair and this expensive nard. That's which story. That's the story that's being covered, and Sorry.
I feel like the harder you try not to.
I'm trying so hard to just do it smoothly and quickly. And it's estimated that the value of this thing was about a year's worth of wages. And it was an extravagant form of worship. So the whole idea of this was, it was talking about worship. And I always when worship comes up in the sermons, because it reminds me of our focus and our aim, and anything that we do as Christians should be worship. So you go to work and you do your job and be a good employee, and that is worship to God. So
yeah,
worship
he said,
is not
like,
just
the aim of your blank should be worship, and you fill in the blank. So it could be the aim of your marriage, the aim of parenting,
being a good husband, being a good father, being a good mother, being a good wife. That's worship to God. So, it's more than just what people sometimes think of worship as being the music that they hear on Sundays when they're singing worship songs. That's one form of worship, singing praises to God. But it's really in everything that we do in life. So it's a good message. Check it out. I thought it was encouraging. I always like hearing the thing about worship, because
worship's that was my word for the year. My focus for the year was worship.
And the other thing too is we at one time struggled with, when we were doing missions stuff in the Dominican Republic and things like this.
Or foster care.
I think anybody will go through this period where they kind of struggle a little bit and they think, am I really, what's the impact? Because you don't always see fruit, and people don't always just get saved, and if they don't get saved, you think, what is the point? What is the point? And it's really not about the results when you're doing stuff like that and doing ministry. It's not about the results. It's really about worship, and it's your heart, and that's your act of worship towards God, is doing those things. And so when you do that, that takes the pressure off the results. That is your part. you go on these missions trips with a worshipful, joyful heart, it's such a different, more awesome experience because you're like, praise God, I'm here loving people.
But the same can be said for your marriage and for parenting. Like, you don't always get the results you want, but it doesn't matter. You still obey Christ, you serve, and it's worship, and God takes care of that. It's a really cool topic to dig into more, and I encourage you to listen to this sermon. And it just extends to every area of your life as a Christian. I mean, even like giving at church, like giving money. I mean, that's worship. It's not about the amount. So there's a lot that can be said about all this stuff. But I wanted to sum it up in about 3 minutes this week. You did good. It's 3 minutes right now. So thank you for watching. We appreciate your views. Click like the video, the thumbs up. Comment below, for some interaction. Summer likes hearing from you guys. And tune in, subscribe. We'll be with you next week. Virtually. Am I forgetting something? No, that's good. Okay. All right. Have a great week, guys. Have a great week. Bye. We put together this tag, this winter tag. I will leave all of the questions in the description box below. Of course, I tag all of you guys to do this, and I will also tag a few of my YouTube friends in the description box below, so make sure you guys go check them out too.